welcome to today's episode of Spill Your Beans.
Thank you.
Today, why don't you guys help us in welcoming Jazz to the show today? Welcome to the show, Jaspreet.
Thank you.
So, no trouble getting here today?
No, not really.
Well, where did you come from?
I came from Surrey.
Surrey.
Where I live.
All right.
Yeah,
How long have you been in Surrey for?
From last 18 years.
18 years, really?
Yes.
What have you been doing here for the last 18 years?
Well, what I'm doing? I do a lot of things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, enlighten
All
us.
my life.
Now, I've known you through production.
Yes.
And I figured, you've just got a new project on the go.
That's
so
right.
I want to know why you do what you do. But before we get into that, tell me a little bit of history. So before you got to Surrey, where was home?
Well, I was born and raised in Chandigarh.
Yeah?
In Mohali.
Yeah? Did they do a good
Chandigarh
job
and-
raising you?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here.
That's right. That's quite a
Yeah.
journey. Chandigarh to here.
Chandigarh,
And
Mohali.
doing what? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we were in Chandigarh first, then my parents moved to Mohali. So I was raised there.
Describe Chandigarh a little bit for me.
Oh, it's beautiful, small place, small city, and yeah.
She's not giving it the right credit, you guys. Chandigarh is amazing. It's actually one of the towns that's its own state in India, isn't it? It's got the university there.
Yes.
Pretty much all the actors in India come from Chandigarh University.
Punjabi industry is pretty good there.
If you want to go hang out, Sector 17.
17.
Yes.
Now in these days there's a Elante Mall, I think.
What?
Yeah, there's a mall now. 17 is now old story.
Oh, wow.
There's
I
new
haven't been
malls
there in a few years. It's been about 8-9 years since I've been there.
Yeah,
so.
I was there a few years back. So, yeah.
What do you mean? When you say a mall, when you think India, you think the market, the bazaar. So you're heading in, there's a bunch of shops, like a flea market style.
Yeah.
So when you say mall, is it like
it's a mall,
Seven Oaks or like West Edmonton Mall?
Yeah,
Really?
same kind of. Not that big,
Yeah.
but I would say like we have Lohit Mall or we can compare with Metro Town a little bit, maybe half of Metro Town.
Is Walmart there yet?
Walmart is there, yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I just randomly threw that out there.
I think Walmart is there, yeah.
Okay. So what were you doing back in Chandigarh a couple years ago?
Well, I finished my studies and got married. Came here.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know the guy before you got married?
Not really. No.
And how's that going?
I'm embarrassed to say that. in
Whatever.
front of the camera.
What do you mean, why?
Yes, arranged married. It was, and I didn't know him.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's no embarrassment. I think I'm getting set up right now too.
Oh, really? Good.
No,
Arranged
the
marriage?
guy.
You
all
should
right.
get married. You're getting.
Were you talking to my mother before you?
Oh yes, a lot
no.
of time.
Okay. So, what did you take in school in India?
In India, I finished my electrical engineering there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go into like drama
No,
and
But I was very good in drama.
Yeah.
It was my passion. Like I was really, really passionate about acting, dancing, and I think I was 13 or 14 years old when I got first time a chance, and I worked in the movie.
A chance
It was a
working
Punjabi movie.
in front of the camera or
Yes.
behind the camera?
No, in front of the camera.
At 13?
Yes.
What was your character name?
I have no idea. It was a supporting role.
Oh, yeah.
I was a friend of the main actress.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, at the age of 13, already aspiring, who was your hero or heroine? Your favorite?
Favorite hero, heroine? When I was growing up or now?
At that time when you're thinking, I'm going to get into film.
Oh, Indian, Bollywood or Hollywood?
Hey, you tell me.
Okay. I think still Amir Khan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any reason?
I'm a big fan of his work.
All right. If you're watching Mr. Amir Khan, get in touch, please. All right.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there a certain movie he did that really got you liking?
Yeah,
or
recently I've seen Dangal, Dangal and Three Idiots. Yeah, Three Idiots. Yeah,
That's actually a really good one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you got to watch that one. All right. 3 Idiots.
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay. Now, electrical engineering
Yes.
and making films in Canada. Tell me how this journey
I know electrical, my parents,
Yeah.
right? They were just pushing me because, when we are we were raised in India, we were like kind of, in the pressure. You have to do a job, you have to have a, good career.
Yeah.
So you have to pursue your career. Never thought about filmmaking in India when I was there. Got married. I don't know this guy. Not at all.
Still don't know him?
No.
Oh, okay.
At that time, I have no idea, but I knew that he's from Chandigarh.
Yeah.
Right? Got married. I told him this is what I have done, and in the television, and I've done some films. He was like, "Really? Yeah." Then he said, "You should be into movie making. You are a storyteller." So okay, sure. Then he told me we were in Seattle. He used to work for Microsoft in Seattle. He said one word to me. He said, "You know, there's a school called Vancouver Film School."
That's like 8 words. Okay.
Yeah. So he said, he said Vancouver Film School to me. I said, "Yeah, I want to go there."
Yeah.
Because in India, I never heard there's an institute for filmmaking. I think I've heard only Pune, and we were living in North India, right?
Yeah.
And it's in South.
Pune is way,
way far. So never thought about filmmaking in India. But when I heard a film school in Vancouver, moved here, then I told him I want to go there.
All right. So all you husbands watching right now, you have a significant other that has a dream. Believe in her. Hey, let her pursue it. Like, look what come to be. You're not going to leave him because you're a big star or anything.
No.
Okay, so don't worry about it. You know, like they'll stay around. Just you have to support them and let them pursue the dream.
Yeah.
Were you scared to go back to school, family? No.
I was excited.
Yeah.
I had 2 kids at that time. They were very young. I think 3 and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Actually, I remember doing some sets with you. So, okay, tell me some projects that you've worked on. Like,
I have worked on
forget projects.
Yeah.
Your stuff. Tell me.
My stuff. I started my career after film school. I've done a documentary, Six and Turban. It was on Vision TV.
Okay.
Joy TV, I guess at that time, I don't remember. I think it was on Vision TV.
Okay.
And then I did this soap opera, Jaldaria.
Tell me about the documentary on Vision before we go further on into.
Yeah, actually, it was a part of my school project.
Yeah.
So I took some footage from the school project. Then I reshoot some of the, because I think during the school project, I've done only 10 minutes documentary, but I wanted to make a half an hour once I was out of, then I met this guy named Manish Sharma. Maybe you know him.
Yes.
Manish helped me with producing that piece of documentary, like half an hour.
Yeah.
So we, it was a half an hour documentary film.
Manish Verma.
Manish
He's with
Verma.
Joy TV these days.
I know, he's with Joy TV, I know.
All right, so you might see the credits. His name comes up once in a while. And small world.
Yeah,
he's still doing everything.
Yeah. He supported me a lot.
So from there, you wanted to stick to documentaries? You wanted storytelling? Or like?
Yes. I don't know how I came to this series and films. I always wanted to do the documentaries.
Yeah.
When you are, it's a kind of journey. When I look back, it's like a journey. When you start your journey, you have a goal. You meet different people, and you go to different direction, and you don't know when you turn, right? What next turn will take you. So this is how I'm here today.
All right.
2017.
All right, 2017 now. Tell me about the first one that I knew you did was Jaldaria. How did you get the idea behind that? Because it was a full year, start to finish, and that was amazing. I mean, for me, I watched it on the sideline because you had me help you with it a bit. But that story, who wrote that?
Well, it was, I guess we had a team at that time. We wanted to do something, and these people, they came to me and they said, okay, just if you can do the production, we have this idea, if you can help us with the production. When I started, I was going to do production only. Then I realized, no, I have to do the story, like a screenplay, and I have to direct this show to make it to take it to the next level. So I started. I had a screenplay writer at that time. Her name is Polly. Maybe you know her. Yeah, Polly Grewalson. She helped me with the screenplay writing, and that's how we did it.
Well, there's a story to it. It's about a person leaving, coming to the side. So that was a
And there
story.
are so many other stories.
Oh, that came out through it.
Every character has their own
And this is the digging we want to do, is what made you develop these characters and what makes you want to tell the story on camera. So when we get back, we are actually going to get into detail of why she does what she does. Now, I know we've been talking about some projects, how you got to this point. Now we want to know why you do what you do and why you want to enlighten people. Because stories are about helping people. It's about having somebody watch what you're showing, learn something from it, and hopefully be a better person after. So that's what we're going to talk about when we get back.
Okay.
Welcome back. So before we left, we basically got to the point of how you got here and the basic story behind you. Now, we'd like you to spill your beans. I mean, why do you do what you do? Why do you want to share and storytell and help people's lives?
I think it's in my blood. And my father always wanted to become an actor. He went to Mumbai.
Okay, where's your dad?
He's here in Surrey.
Have you put him in a show?
No. Well, we heard a lot of stories from him.
Yeah?
Yeah, about Mumbai now, before it was Bombay. And I always find myself, I was very fascinating about the movie world, I guess, and I wanted to learn. As I said, I couldn't, and I don't think so. If I ever expressed that to my parents, I wanted to be a filmmaker, never ever. And but it was inside, and I met my husband. Then he sent me film school, and there you go. And I always wanted to tell stories to the world, and thought like filmmaking would be the best way instead of just a writer, just writing your stories, because people I think more people they watch TV or they go to the theaters, and it's best way to tell your stories on screen.
Okay. Yep. So now you've transitioned, like we were talking earlier, from documentaries to short stories and sitcom into bigger films.
Yep.
Now, what do you find is the most effective way to tell a story, to engage an audience?
Effective way is is like comedy is the best way.
Yeah?
Yeah, to entertain people, and there's some, always some, as you said, some social message through comedy and dramas. And even I tried to convey that through my thriller, which we produced in 2015, called Poignant.
Yeah.
It's a feature film, yeah.
Poignant?
Poignant.
Okay. Okay. So we've gone from a documentary of Sikhs and turbans. We have comedy, yet storytelling sitcom, to Poignant.
Yeah.
This is English, French. What do we? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you transition into English? Like,
I know.
Yeah. That's mainstream. We're not talking about a small. You're talking about.
Yeah.
You released it?
Yeah, we are still looking. Like, our distributor is going to release the film in theaters soon.
Okay.
We don't have the fixed date yet, but we will.
I have a really, really good feeling about this place. I think it's gonna be the one.
The return on this is amazing. I'm happy. Let's wrap this up.
Something terrible's happened here. I can feel it. The moment we walked in there, I had a feeling like someone was watching us.
This is all just some collective hallucination. There has to be a rational explanation.
We're all having visions about the same thing. There's a young girl.
Do you sense it right now? In this room?
I know you think I'm insane, that I'm hallucinating. What I'm experiencing is real. I think she needs my help to cross over. I know you're here.
Tell me what you want.
Well, how do you transition? Because I know when we started here and what we do, it's a process.
It
It's
is a
learning,
process.
and we're still figuring out what we're doing here. Like we're very green, I admit it, but that next step, everything changes. I mean, this we can make within a couple hours, then edit it and put it all together. But a movie takes months, years even.
Yeah, years.
And how did you build that team up?
Well, as I said, right, the Six and Turban I produced, it was in 2004. Then I started doing production like Jaldaria and Teri Meri Duniya from 2006 to 10. And there was a recession came, so I was not really making money out of those television shows. Then I just stopped doing production, and I knew that now I have to move forward. I have to do now feature films. Then, but I had some time, but I could not start. Right, I was planning to do something bigger than or what I was doing, right? So I joined real estate.
Okay, this is really gutsy here. You're making a documentary, you make a show, you want to keep telling your story, so recession hits. And now you become a real estate agent, and then you take a risk and go into movie making?
Yes.
Like, that's so scary.
You have to do it. I'm not a quitter.
No.
No.
Don't quit.
I refuse to sink.
You're not done. Well, you're right here. You're floating quite well, actually. You lost me. Like I know if I was set back, then I would think, okay, well, I've tried this, maybe move on or try something different. But you've gone right back. So your passion is storytelling.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not easy. I had some ups and downs, and being a female filmmaker, it's not easy. It's really, really hard. But as I said, family support, and I found this beautiful woman. And she wanted to produce this film, The Poignant, with me. And at that time, I had a screenplay ready, but I was working on the screenplay. You know, you have to revise your screenplay until you are satisfied. She helped me. Her name is Prabjot. She's co-producer with me on that project.
So what is that Poignant all about?
It's a psychological thriller.
Psychological thriller.
Yeah.
So you're gonna mess with my brain or the audience's brain?
Yes, we will.
Suspense.
Yeah, it's a suspense.
So it's like a suspense thriller.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with the horror flick.
Right. Well, we got an audience here now. Can somebody watch it, or is it we're waiting for it to be released?
We are waiting for it to be released in theaters soon, this year, 2017.
Okay, so
then it will be on all media like Netflix. We are hoping Netflix will pick up the film, and and we are planning to release it in US and UK.
Can we get a sneak peek? Yeah.
Remember, I invited you for the film festival.
We were gonna come. That was a busy weekend.
Yeah.
I know.
Rio.
Did you go to the?
No.
So you can't get mad at me for not showing.
I'm not mad.
Do you see this? Okay, making me feel guilty for not going to the opening at the theater, and she didn't go.
Yeah, but no, because we already had planned to go to.
She was working on another project, all right? I know, but because there's another project which we really can't talk about, I don't think.
Yeah. It's too early.
All right, okay, we won't get into that. Now, I really want you to plug your projects. I want the audience to know how they can find any of your work. Are you on Facebook?
Yes,
Are
I am.
you on YouTube?
Yes,
Are
I
you?
am.
Okay, well, how do we find you? What do we look?
Just if you guys put on YouTube Poignant trailer.
Yeah.
You can watch the Poignant trailer, and you can find me on Facebook if you just put my name, Jaspreet Kaur.
Jaspreet Kaur.
Yeah, and they can find me.
How many Jaspreet Kaurs are on Facebook?
But you can see only one Jaspreet with camera.
So you look up Jaspreet Kaur, the one with the camera. That is it. All right. So, social media. What kind of a response have you had? Like
the film got a few awards. The Poignant.
Oh, I'm not talking just the
okay.
film in particular. I'm talking about the community. When you come up with a show or you tell a story, like how did it feel when Jaldariyan?
You tell me.
Oh, it was. I got it.
You tell me.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਵਰਗੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਟੌਪ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਆ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਲੋਕ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੱਕੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਰਗਾ ਪੜਿਆ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਧੱਕੇ ਖਾ ਰਿਹਾ
Okay, for me personally, I had to shave I had to shave that off because if I had that goatee anywhere I went, it was Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, kids, everyone.
But still now in 17.
The
still?
older kids,
Now they are older
They
now.
come in and they give me the whole look like that, and some people will still remember. But at the Gurdwara here, I didn't realize that a lot of kids watch these shows, and we were watching. Oh no! At that time, they were turning the Abbotsford Gurdwara to a heritage building, and so my dad was with Chrétien and the other politicians, and they were just making the announcement. So I went. I was working at the bank at the time, and I had come over to watch that, and I got there, and there's some kids like this, and I was like, "What? Is there something on my face or something?" No, and then I heard Bell. That's Bell, and I was like, "Okay, all right, that's what it is." And then within
huge response from community we got.
it was unreal, yeah. Within a couple weeks, I had gone to a soccer tournament, and it's the all Punjabi tournaments, and it was, yeah.
I think it was the very first soap opera on community issues. Yeah, that's why people they relate with it. That's how that's the response I was getting from the phone calls and from the community. Like people, they relate with it.
Well, it was a story about
There were so many stories,
immigration,
and the kids.
Friends backstabbing friends, drug-related issues,
and communication gap in between parents and the kids. Yeah,
absolutely.
That was
Now, you could have taken each story and gone a different way with it, actually, and developed it into more. That was amazing. I mean, can I tell them what I was at the end?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Right. So I actually got the privilege to be the comedian / I was a police officer, but even I didn't know that at the time. And
no, before he's involved in drug, and then he.
I was actually undercover.
There was then
so
there was a transition.
Getting into the whole aspect, when I would come on, like comedy music would kick in, and it kind of.
I think you were very kind of guy who can blend in.
Yeah.
Wherever this guy go, right?
Yeah.
So he was very jolly, very easygoing kind of guy.
Oh, just like
but
me.
Nobody knew he's undercover.
That was the best part, because the last scene was that elevator scene, and they're wondering how did this all happen, and then I pressed that button and it opened, and it was I didn't even know that. I'm like, oh, that's me. I was that guy, right? Okay, that was so much fun. Now
a lot of work. For the director and producers.
I couldn't imagine. Now we're sitting here trying to do a half-hour show, and I think we started a little late. Jazz actually fixed our sound. How did you fix that?
I didn't do anything. I just went there. You guys were having hard time to fix that. I thought maybe I can.
Yeah. Either way, it worked very well. See, that's the thing is like. It's about having that team, being able to share the story, and then sometimes, like you said, the recession hits. So as much as you want to finish telling your story, you can't.
No.
Right?
No. There's always another challenge, and that challenge will take you some. As I said, I don't know. Like today, we are sitting here. What is our destiny, right? Where are we gonna go? We have no idea. We have plan, but like we don't know what future holds for us.
Okay, you know what? I absolutely love what you just said there. And that's the key to what we're doing. We didn't know we would be sitting here talking to each other about this 10 years ago. Right? We had no idea.
More than 10 years ago.
And when life hits or throws bricks at you and you hit a wall.
You just start.
Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep following through. So I want to end this show with something motivational from you. You come up on the spot, take a second to think about it, of that don't quit. When time gets tough, what makes you keep going? I know for myself, I have my own story and I've shared it before, but for you, what is something that, okay, I have to keep going, I got to do this. What keeps you going?
As I said, I'm not a quitter. I hate to quit. So I don't know what's inside me. It's like I don't like to be just
So-
give up. I don't want to give up. I'm a fighter, I think.
Absolutely. So is it your own self telling you don't quit?
Yes.
Or is it the fact of somebody else is going to say, oh,
no,
that?
no.
So it's your own.
me, yeah.
Okay. Now that has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
That whole.
I think it's my faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, my faith keeps me move forwarding, and never give up.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you have a faith, and yeah.
How has your culture or faith influenced what you make?
Well, I belong to a Sikh family, and I have full faith in my religion, which teaches me love to yourself first, and love your neighbor.
Simple as that.
No hate for anybody, and doesn't matter which religion or what race you belong to. We all are human.
So,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what race or religion you belong to.
Yeah.
We're all human.
Yep.
Well, Jazz, I have to say this has been fun. I can't believe you pulled out some history for me. I was going to say don't remember the name of the show because you're going to look it up and you'll see me too, but whatever.
Yeah, Jaldariya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in a Teri Meri Duniya too.
We don't have to bring that up.
Yeah.
Okay, before she goes off any further and revealing any secrets, folks, thanks for spilling those beans, eh?
Yeah.
Right?
That's why we're here.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Spill Your Beans. Stay tuned because we are going to put all the links of all the old shows. We're actually going to take and try and put a little clip on our YouTube channel, or maybe link yours to us, and that way you have access to that as well. So make sure you follow or check the credits for.
If you put a Teri Meri Duniya on YouTube, you will be able to see him on the trailer. There's the Teri Meri Duniya trailer.
Okay, we got to go. We're done.
Yes.
All right.